Hey everyone, what is up and welcome back to For the Rock. This is a super special, awesome episode. Today I have Elijah from Elijah JP Metal over here on my channel to join me for a special two-part video. This is part 1 and you can find part 2 on his channel right now. We are going to be looking at the top 10 Christian bands that you guys need to know about in 2021. These are just some of our favorite picks. Bands that are current and some that aren't necessarily around at the moment, but these are ones that we think are super underrated and you guys need to check out. Elijah is an awesome young man and he has some really cool bands for you to check out. So I'm going to switch you on over to Elijah right now.
Hello folks, I'm Elijah. I run a wee Christian metal YouTube channel called Elijah JP Metal. I'm sure there'll probably be a link or something. And thank you to Chris for having me on your channel. Our top 10 Christian metal bands that we both think are underrated. So in 10, I've got a wee band called Narrow Gate. The best way to explain them is kind of like if you take all the progressive creativity of Becoming the Archetype and turn that into a band that borders rock and metal. It's kind of like that. There's no vocals, it's just instrumental, but it's some really cool creative stuff. My favorite song is the outro because they just take a melody and throughout the whole song play it with different instruments and stuff. It's really cool.
For my number 10 pick, I chose Framework. These guys are a two-piece band, metalcore kind of gent. They're super cool. They're new. They just put out an EP called Here and Now this year, and I think they are definitely worth your time. We actually had them featured on the very first For the Rock compilation album that is available for free right now on Bandcamp called Songs of Hope for a New Era. These guys were gracious and awesome to be a part of that. So definitely check them out.
A fresh breath of air is floating. It makes you feel alive. In life there's no guarantee. It's just a bit stop until eternity. Until eternity.
So in 9, I've got a wee band called Roots of Tragedy. They've released one single which is featuring Jason Wisdom of Becoming the Archetype and Death Therapy. So the best way to describe it is like blackened deathcore, but kind of, it's really close to the border between deathcore and metalcore, but they've got a really cool sound. The one thing is that the production could be a little bit better for sure, but I really like it and I'm looking forward to what they put out in the future. Their one single is called Memento Mori, so definitely go check that out because it's a really cool song.
Alright, at my number 9, I have Cultist. This is a solo project, kind of like beat down, hardcore, like super heavy, maybe a little bit of deathcore in there. I could just be kind of throwing that in, but he has some really awesome lyrics and really good artwork, high quality stuff, and it's definitely one that you should not miss. Cultist released his debut EP, An Observation of Grief, in 2021, so definitely go and check him out as well.
There's nothing God will take you. You don't want to be saved. Point the finger, but inside you know you chose your place. We chase your glory for our shame.
8, I've got a wee band called Perpetual Legacy. Now, they're a symphonic metal band. They've got a female singer, so like oftentimes when you talk about female singers it can just be for the sake of it, but I think it really does add something a bit different to the sound of it. So I think, yeah, they've got a really cool sound that really works well, and I think having a female singer in a symphonic metal band really kind of completes the sound, if that makes sense. So definitely go check them out if that's the sort of thing that you're into. The beauty of metal is that there's so many wee pockets of it that you can be into one bit over here and there's still so much that you can discover. So yeah, if you're not into symphonic metal, this could be a good band to check out too.
Alright, number 8. This one's a little bit of a shameless plug, I must admit. Guys, I want you to check out my band, my new solo project, Refiner. I have my very first song called The Clock and Veil out now. The lyric video is here on this channel and it's had an amazing response. It's way better than I could have ever hoped for. And that is by and large thanks to people like Pastor Rob doing a reaction, Spirit Core, and the rest of my Creators Alliance family. So thank you guys so much for the support around this project. And if you haven't heard it, go and check it out.
And the veil wraps more sense of reality, distorted by hands of time. My compass is broken, set me in a new direction. Fix me.
In 7, I've got a wee band called Unconquered. It's actually a solo project of a guy. It's a death metal band which has lots of different types of death metal in it. I think some songs are more blackened, some are more melodic, some are more just straight up death metal. My favourite part about the band is that all the drums are recorded live drums instead of just being samples, which I think, yes, you don't necessarily get the highest quality when you do that, but it's just really refreshing to hear that. And the drummer is, well, the guy doing the solo project is really good at what he does. The guitar will be doing something and then he'll mimic that with the cymbals, and it's really cool. So go check out the album. I think it's called Nor Rival Nor Equaled. So yeah, if you're into death metal, check it out.
Your Hands Write History. These guys make some super awesome progressive metalcore, again with like a little bit of genty tones in there, nice and heavy. They have a bunch of cool kind of like concept EPs. They had one of their guitarists pass away a couple of years ago, and I think that was a really hard time for the band, and I'm just really excited to see how they've gone through this process and where they come out on the other side. You can also check out a couple of their music videos not released anywhere else, even on their own channel. They sent them over here.
So my last band for this video in number 6 we have a wee band. Well, they're not the weakest band on the list, but a band called Hilasteroin, and that's how you pronounce it. It's some weird Greek word or something like that, but they're a melodic death metal band. Got a really cool sound. They've got like keyboards mixed in with death metal, good lyrics, and they're one of the first proper death metal bands that I got into. So if you haven't heard of them, go take a listen. They put out a really cool single recently called Psalm, I think it's 59. It was a really good song. Definitely go check it out if you have not heard it.
Och så som vår himmelske fader vill, den smärtfyllda kalken smaka.
Alright guys, my last pick for this episode is a secret ending. Oh my goodness, this is a one-man project from Lithuania. This dude is awesome. He is also the man behind the lyric video for my project, Refiners, for Song of the Clock and Veil. He makes absolutely amazing work. There is so much awesome biblical content in his lyrics, and he does something visually with his lyric videos that I haven't really seen anywhere else. So A Secret Ending really deserves your attention, and at least give him a try. The 3 EPs he's released so far all sound completely different from each other, yet they all have the same feel like you would expect from a band. So go and check out A Secret Ending. You won't be disappointed. Again, you can find pretty much everything of his here on the channel or over on his YouTube channel.
Thank you folks for watching, and me and Chris will be sharing from 5 to 1 on my channel, so I think there'll be a link or something. Yeah, just wait for that to pop up, and I'll see you there.
Alright guys, that is it. Man, that was so fun. Thank you so much for Elijah to come on and share some awesome picks. It was awesome to have you be a part of this and to be here on the channel with me. You guys can actually go over to his channel. I'll probably link the video at the end of this one, where he has part 2 of this top 10 list. So we'll go from our number 5 to our number 1 picks over on his channel. Go and check it out. It's going to be sick. Thank you guys so much for watching, and go and subscribe to Elijah JP Metal. All right, that is everything that we have for you here today on my channel, that is. Until next time, God bless, stay safe, we'll see you soon. Peace.